This video is going to be about the archetype Floowandereeze, or however you want to pronounce it. I've heard multiple pronunciations. It's an archetype about birds. I want to normal summon, getting more birds out, and keeps going. They all share effects that after the normal summon, they can do something, and then you get a normal summon again. But you can't special summon the turn you do that, and sorry about that. The low-level monsters also have an effect that lets them, after their winged beast is summoned to your field, you get to add it back to your hand. Also, they're all about getting banished as well. If it would leave the field, it's banished instead. Robina. So the Robin, it's mostly your starter of the deck. It lets you add any level 4 or lower winged beast from your deck to your hand, which can include Eaglin, which shares all the same effects, but instead of adding level 4 lower winged beast, and it's a level 7 or higher winged beast, which can't be this. Stree makes it so you can target one of your banish. No. You can target a card in the graveyard and banish it. And then, of course, you get a normal summon afterwards. It's Toucan that lets you... Sam here, that lets you take out a card that is banished and add to your hand. Yes. A card that you can add off of Eaglin is Empen. It's very different than the rest of the cards, because it's a higher level. If this card is tribute summon, you can add a Floowandereeze spell trap in your deck to your hand, then immediately normal summon one monster. It can be a non-winged beast monster. Like, for example, a little rock dino that stops your opponent from special summoning. You can normal summon that with this effect. When this card is tribute summon, cards in the monster zone your opponent control can activate their effects if they are special summon monsters they control and attack. So your opponent has to special summon all the monsters in defense mode just to be able to use their effects. Also, once per battle during damage calculation, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can banish one card from your hand. That opponent's current attack and defense become equal to half until the end of this turn, which usually means this guy's winning a fight. Even if it wants to add 5,000, it still wouldn't be enough to survive this. You need something like Imaginary Chaos number 1000 Numeronion. 100,000 attack points would do it. And the monster I think a lot of us forget about is Snowy, which I don't know what kind of bird it's supposed to be. A snow owl was my best guess. Lets you once per turn while you control a tribute summon card. You get 3 normal summons. Yeah, a lot of normal summons. Sorry about that. My throat hasn't been doing good right now. When this card is tribute summoned, cards in the main monster zone, if your monster attacks an offensive position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. So you get piercing. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish one monster from your hand to change all special summon monster your opponent controls to face down defense position. I play Book of Moon instead of my Floowandereeze deck, so this is just Book of Moon, but better in every conceivable way. We have Map that I'm not gonna sing the Doors song because I don't want to get copyrighted, but you know it, or at least I think you do. During the main phase, you can reveal one level 1 Floowandereeze in your hand, and banish one Floowandereeze with a different name from your deck, then immediately normal summon the card in your hand. If your opponent normal summons, you cannot immediately normal summon. Which, by the way, after you normal summon a Floowandereeze monster, it allows you to get its effect, then normal summon. Then that one, you can normal summon the card you just added, because you Robina, and it keeps going and going and going. That's sort of where Floowandereeze does. They have Advent of Adventure that gains you 500, but you have to banish one winged beast from your hand or face the field. Oh, and you also get to add a Floowandereeze monster or field spell from your deck to your hand. Wait a minute, banishing is not a bad thing, because it stops your opponent from infinite permitting you. And it also gets around time rules. So, amazing. Unexpected wind. You can tribute your opponent's cards for your tribute summons, which is pretty cool. And during the main phase, you can deal up to 2 winged beasts in your hand, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order, and draw the same number of cards. The card you're usually adding off of M-Pen, this trap card, during the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, you get to normal summon 1 level 4 lower winged beast. Like Rabina, so you get to start the Rabina chain. If you tribute summon a level 7 or lower, level 7 or higher monster, while this card's in your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. You can only use this effect once per turn. Then finally, a card that I completely forgot existed, but apparently has existed since 2021. When your opponent would special summon a monster, and it's a counter trap, so pretty much nothing can interact with it. While you control a face-up tribute summon monster and no special summoned monsters, negate the summon, and if you do, return that monster to the hand. Also, for the rest of this turn, your opponent can't special summon. And you can conduct up to 3 normal summons, not just 1. Oh my god. So, it stops your opponent from setting up their board, for the entire turn. And you get no more normal summons. So, your opponent wants to do it on your turn, no problem, you get more normal summons. Your opponent wants to do it on their turn, no problem, they can't summon. Why don't people play this more often? Or they might, and I'm just not up to date with the Floowandereeze deck. Well, that's it for this bird brain deck. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure you top deck that subscribe button. You're missing one piece of Exodia, and you might be able to get it. Oh, why did you just draw a Black Lotus? That's a Magic the Gathering card. Wrong game. Good luck next time.